Hi everyone, welcome to your full moon in Gemini reading. I'm Wendy from Pegasus Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So we'll get stuck into our reading. And I'll start with the Combined Goddess Love and Goddess Dream Oracle. And we'll see what messages come through on this full moon in Gemini. And we have companionship. You are not alone. They've got a beautiful soft energy, these oracle decks. There's a feeling of spring with the blossoms, beautiful green, soft grass and flowers. The colours of this fox and this woman or girl are so similar. There's that adds to the feeling of companionship or merging of energy. I even think of different parts of herself. There's trust and rest indicated there. So let's keep going and see what other messages come through. And I just saw the little bird up there, and I thought of a bird song. So whether that means something for somebody. Angel of Love. So this is the number 6 and this is 49, which is 13 and reduces to a 4. And that's about stability and foundation. And so the Angel of Love, I think he's talking about heart chakra activation and clearing in order to unlock your solar plexus, which is your power center there. See that in the light? So there's some heart healing and activation that is happening at this time. Gemini is about communication and twins, air sign, and I'm feeling that in regards to relationships, there's a missing piece about really being at one with yourself first in order to have a healthy relationship. So there's a knowing and trusting and accepting of yourself that is needing to come through at this time in order to improve or strengthen, renew relationships, or even to start a whole new cycle in regard to relationships. So that's coming through at the moment. I'm going to get this Sacred Creators Oracle. Let's see what message comes through there. Limitations inspire innovations. I'm going to take another card. That's 52, which is 7. Divine Connection. Bravely market your magic. 39, which is a 12 and reduces to a 3, which is expansion and growth. And the number of the Empress card in the tarot. So this is making me think of chakras again. I think there's some clearing of chakras happening at this moon. And limitations inspiring innovations. I'm thinking of blocks to business or progressing your life, maybe in regard to jobs. Perhaps there are some health limitations or physical limitations, maybe even regard to family or your responsibilities. And so for it to inspire innovations or thinking outside the box where you can create a unique individual way to bring in what you need, whether that's income or relationships or connections with people. We'll see what else comes through. I'm going to take a card from... Feels like something was wanting to manifest, so I'm going to pull one of these moon manifestation cards. And we'll see how the story comes together. Okay, well that's... Oh, is it too much or 2 cards? Oh, there we are, 2 cards, that's okay. We've got full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. And first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Take inspired action feels like it belongs with that card. Innovations and inspired action. Limitations that spark ideas on how you can work around those limitations. It's got the full moon energy there. Radiating its energy, that full moon. And this first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Feels like there's galactic support here. There's a whole nother realm here over this person with these standing stones. I think it's release control. It's a letting go of the fears that make you want to control. often that's why we sort of try and micromanage things, is because we're feeling fearful and we don't believe that we're going to be okay. But if we can not step into the unknown, what am I trying to say? It's seeing where we sit, I guess. Well, literally seeing where we sit and how vast the universe is. It's kind of ludicrous to think that we try and control everything. It's just a delusion. We're not able to. We can influence through our energy what happens. But it's asking for guidance so that we can step into the flow of this, that we can be carried along by the energy of the universe, the creative energy of the universe. And this feels creative to me, this card. Perhaps you've got a creative business or a side business, and we can get caught in the hustle or thinking we have to set up our business the way we see every other entrepreneur doing it on the internet, when really we don't. We can choose how we want to do our own business, especially a creative business. It's got to be something that is nurturing to us so that it can sustain us and we can sustain the work. That there's a balance to it, or that it's authentically our style. And even just, doing tarot readings. There are so many tarot readers on YouTube. And there's no point just imitating someone, because you really have to just find your own style. Work out what way of doing this. If this is something that you feel you want to do, how can I do it that feels really good to me, that I just love doing it, that I can't wait to get out and record a video. So whatever business or work you're setting up, or creative dream you have, think of how you really want to do it. If there were no limitations, if you didn't have to make money from it, if you didn't have to please anyone, how would you do it? If it was completely up to you, how would you do that? And how can you incorporate that into your structure and how you structure your business, or your time within your business, or within another goal that you have? And there's a sense of freedom in that. And also your actions will come from love, because you're really presenting yourself in an authentic way. You're not wearing a mask. Yeah, let's get some more cards and see if we can go deeper into these messages. So for the full moon in Gemini, what are the messages? What deeper messages are for us? So we have material and spiritual prosperity. And that's the Six of Pentacles equivalent in this deck. There's a lot of balance in this card. It's symmetrical, so it's very balanced. And even with the water there indicating, emotions, it's just gentle. It's just gentle. It's just observing what emotions flow in and what wants to flow out. And I'm presuming this is a sun here, but it also looks like a golden full moon. Which is warmed by the sun. A glowing up moon. So I feel like there's a message here to listen to or flow with the moon cycles in how you're starting this venture I keep thinking about a business that's wanting to start up, and about bravely market your magic. It's about tapping into the magic of the moon cycles too. Allow that to, as part of your structure of how you set up your business. To do it in a way that suits you, that feels good to you. And for there to be an energy exchange that feels balanced to you. So what effort you're putting out, that something's going to be coming back. To trust, you have to trust, I guess, till you get to that point. But the bravely marketing your magic is how that will be able to happen. Because marketing your magic is sending the message out to the world that I am here. I am here and this is what I offer. And that there'll be people that are looking for that. Whatever it is you're offering, there are people looking for that. But it takes some courage sometimes to put yourself out there and trust. I'm going to take one more card. Material Harvest, Nine of Pentacles. Wow. That's a card that's about success financially, and there's a lot of foundation here. These foundations have been built, and so they are creating a structure and support to bring in this harvest. And there's the sun radiating, and there's your marketing magic, which is your message going out to the world. And it may be a service or a product, but it could also be talents and gifts, whether it's spiritual or creative. Your energy is radiating out, and it goes out before you, it precedes you. And here too, this magenta colour and the green, that is heart, it's love, it's self-love. And it's linking here to this angel of love. So this healing has come in to really be accepting of yourself and how you want to show up in the world. And that allows you to have the courage to share. And it will bring in a harvest. It absolutely will bring in a harvest. And that will bring in that sense of balance. The energy going out must be balanced with the energy coming in. So we'll clarify a little bit more. We'll see if we get some more messages and more parts of the story. At this full moon in Gemini. A few cards here. We have Judgment, the Fool, and the Sun. 3 major arcanas. Well, this is telling me that this venture you're working on is part of your soul calling. And this is why your guides have come in, because you're at the beginning of the journey. Or it could be the beginning of a new chapter of this journey. And this outcome is, well, you don't get much better, really. You've got the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, that's exceptional. That's great. It really is your soul calling. And so it's encouragement to just keep going, to do the work. Sometimes there can be painful moments where we're trying to heal our heart from past hurts or how we view ourselves. But it's all just a part of the journey. You know, we can have acceptance and compassion towards ourselves and others who are involved in our path. Not always easy, but we can get to that point with some healing. So this feels like an exciting point in this full moon in Gemini, that the energy is rising and focusing on this heart healing, because that's where there's been limitations. Things are ready to move forward now. So for you to release the control and just accept that Spirit's going to take you forward. Take the inspired action that comes from your brainstorming or that are inspired with ideas from Spirit, and just trust that as you take action and share about what you're doing or what your dreams are or what you want or what you offer, and the harvest is going to come in. It might be it might take time. It might be 9 months. It might be 9 weeks. But take the action and just trust and allow the energy to flow back and forth through the moon cycles. Have periods of rest so you can renew. But things are moving forward, and it's time for the beginning of a new chapter. An exciting time. And because it's your soul's calling, there'll be a lot of satisfaction through whatever work you're doing, what it is that you're bringing into the world or creating. A lot of satisfaction and a sense of pride's not the right word, I guess, but a sense of accomplishment and independence that gives you confidence out in the world, in your place in the world. Beautiful. And that's what I have for you. I'll leave it at that. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.